today, let's create one role-based security, custom role-based security group. Okay. Start proxy, Logan. So you guys, if possible, please give a try the navigation. I will give the requirement. Okay. The requirement is, HR would like to give a select group of administrator view only access, a kind of SW we created to payroll results for the workers in the pay group they support. So assume we three members are one team. Okay. So we are all three members one team. Now you both are payroll admins. So by default, you have access to view any employee pay results by default. Since we have admin access, you have a pay results. You can directly go to the worker. You can view the pay results. Okay, so you're able to see your pay results, right? Not only pay results, you can see all the details. Now the requirement is, so you guys hire me. So you guys hire me as a payroll coordinator or payroll specialist, and you want to grant access to me. Only I can see pay results, only this tab, or maybe results related tabs, not these many, and also not these many. Just view access, you want to grant access to me. How to do that? What setup we need to configure is the question. Okay, let me explain the steps. Step 1, create a role-based security group, and then give the new security group view only access domain that contains variables. Last step, assign HR admin. This is a customer. Assign any employee to this new security. Expected result, the employee should access view pay results. Okay, so let me show again. So when you ask the task, so okay, let's fix to this. Not sure. Okay, so now I just to give one example, I'm going to one employee. Simply I will use stop proxy. So now I am into Mr. Steve Morgan's account. I would like to see the pay results for one employee. Looks like he has access. We have to find someone who doesn't have access. He don't have access to view pay results. But let me find one employee who doesn't have any access. We'll test for that employee only. That's next. This is going to be a good example. Now see, I logged into an employee, Tammy, let me call Tammy. And when Tammy is logged into her account, she accessed Mr. Marden Carlton, but she's not able to view any pay results, correct? Now we would like to grant access to Tammy to view not only Adam, any employee from the based on the pay group for which pay group will assign. For that pay group, she should view the pay results. Okay. So we will also decide which pay group will assign first. We will assign that she have access pay group. Now, Tammy. Go to the another pay group first. Monthly regional. Amit Patel, etc. At the time. So I'm going to select Mr. Amit Patel. Now she's selecting pay. Remember, she's not able to view. Okay. Expectations, she should view after creating our new security group. Timing. Now let's see how to do that. Going to the Logan McNeil account because she has super user access. Start proxy. Okay, which pay group it is? Professional regional. Okay. Now first task, access the task, maintain assignable role. Here you can see Workday delivered roles. We can also get our own roles. Add the one row here. So give the name, what name you would like to give. Let's call it as payroll coordinator, the role name. Okay. Payroll specialist. This is our new role name. payroll specialist. Okay. Now this role, this is not a Workday role. I'm not copying any Workday role. These are all delivered by Workday roles. Even you select, I'm not copying that. I want to get my own role. Okay. Custom role, you say. This role I would like to assign under which organization you would like to assign. I want to assign under pay group. Also supervisory organization. Scroll down, scroll to right. So I'm not going to default the role. When you select default the role, automatically whatever the roles here you are selecting, these roles will be defaulted under this pay group and supervisor organization. You no need to assign manually. These roles will be defaulted. We have to just assign the employee, but that is not our requirement. So please don't select any role. Self-assign. Would you like to allow the employee him or herself to assign the role? No. This is a payroll result, sensitive information. No. Restricted to assign self-assigned roles at business process level, business prosecutive policies. No. Okay. Completely scroll down. Hide and view if it is not assigned. Would you like to hide this role if it is not assigned to any employee? If yes, select the checkbox. Or if you're not selecting, what happens? This role still will be available under supervisory organization under pay group if it is not assigned. Okay. The self-assign means, so you already have an admin role, any one of the role, and you would like to assign yourself. But that is not correct, right? We are not supposed to allow any employees to assign themselves. Correct? Someone should, a security admin needs to be assigned. For example, you are a security lead. We have a policy and process in company. If anyone wants a role, a security group, they should reach out to you first. You should approve. Then one of your team member will assign the role to me. This is the process. Now see second scenario. I didn't inform you, directly assign the role myself. You don't want to allow anyone to assign like that. If you enable that, self-assign. Anyone can assign this role. Okay. This is also same, but naming they have given restricted to same concept. What happens here is business process security also we have, right? On business process security also, you can assign certain roles. So if you don't want to allow anyone to assign those roles, you can disable. You can select this. By default, is not enabled since you are not selected this value. Okay, this is available only if you enable this one. Okay. Restrict to single assignment. Sometimes an employee may hold two positions, more than one position. So either of the position only can hold the role, not both. Hide and view not assigned. If you select the checkbox, what happens is the role will not be visible to anyone until you will assign to someone. Okay. If you unselect it, this role is still visible though you have not assigned to anyone under pay group or supervisor organization. Normally, this is applicable if you default the role. Okay. Then is leader, is supporting. To be honest, not sure. This security question. And then show inherited assignees for security groups. So would you like to allow, so right, we have unconstrained inherited security groups to allow that you can do. Role assignees are restricted to be honest, no clue on this since the security setup. If you want, I can explore and maybe I can help you on tomorrow with some examples. Assigned by security groups. Who can assign this new security role to anyone? By default, security admin. Any project, we have a process. Security admin is responsible to grant access, no other people. Okay, so that's why. Scroll. And these two I will explore and come back. So question here is, who can assign this payroll specialist role to the employee? I am saying the person who has security admin, he can assign. The reason is Security admin by default have all the roles, all the security access they can assign. But if your company demands, no, I will also allow HR admin to assign these tags, or I will also allow payroll admin to assign this new role. Yes, please grant it up to customer requirements. Now, these both people, whosoever have the security admin and payroll admin role, they can assign this new role to any employee. So I will remove now for payroll admin. So I'm selecting OK. The next step is, okay, it is too slow. Create security group. Enter security group. Go to the role based. Excuse me. I'm selecting constraint. Constraint means applicable only for one organization. Pay group doesn't have any subordinate organizations, right? So that's why I'm selecting constraint. Now let me call it as payroll. Just give dot, it is a reference for us. If someone already created, we can see this dot, we will say this will be created. Okay. Assemble role. Just now we created a role, right? So bring that role here. This role we created. If you would like to give a comment, now here applies to current organization, which means only the organization you have assigned. Applies to current organization and unassigned subordinates. Okay. Applies to current organization and all subordinates. These are not applicable for the pay group. So when these are applicable is for supervisor organization and hierarchy to be created. I have supervisor organization A, B, C. If I assign this role, do you want to display this role on B and C also, or only B? Or do you want to display this role for all ARPAN organizations which are not part of the hierarchy? A kind of control. But our requirement is pay group doesn't have any subordinates. It is just a standalone organization. Hence, applies to current organizations. Okay. Then this is a kind of control. If you have what is that? Add job overlap concepts. Role has access to the position they support. Role for primary job has access to all positions. Sometimes some security groups we can assign to open positions also, not only to the worker. Okay. So this you will select role has access to the positions they support. Okay. Actually, our requirement, this is not suitable at all. Even we not required because we are directly assigned to the worker, not at open positions. So please ignore, but high level I can help you with. Some security groups you can assign to open positions as well. So when you assign to open positions, okay, so whomsoever you hire, it will be inherited and they can access certain data. Okay, this is not applicable for us. Please ignore. Select. Now my security group is ready. A blank security group is ready. What next? What access we would like to give to this security group? What level of access we would like to give to this security group? Now for that, go to the task. Domain security policies or functional area. If you want to remember, domain security policies for fun area, easy to remember. Select this functional area, core payroll. For US also you have to grant. Okay. Navigate to the domains. The left side you can see these are all domains. So pay results is nothing but a report. So we want to give grant access to the report. Scroll down. Just a second. Pay results. Using the shortcuts Control F, but I'm accessing this remote one. It's not working. Okay, let me try again. Control. Yeah. So I'm gonna grant pay calculation results for worker. This is the domain I would like to grant access. Read the domain. This is domain provides the ability to view pay calculations for a worker. This is the one. So go to this tab, edit action, domain security policies, edit permissions. So we get a new security group, right? Scroll down. We get a new security group. Add this. Okay, instead of more rows, let me go with this. Since already someone has granted view access, bring the role here, payroll specialist. Okay, whenever you do any change, please read this alert, please. So whenever you do any domain security policy changes or business process security policy changes, make sure you must run this report. Then only your changes will be active. If you're not doing this, if you're not running this task, what are the changes though you perform, though you have assigned, it won't be effective until you run this report. Okay, I just gave view access. Okay, payroll specialist. Done. This is core payroll. Now use the same task again. Domain security policies or functional area. USA payroll For US employees, we are allowing. So we can control each element here. Specialist. Only view access. Okay. Now activate. After doing all the changes also parallelly you can run. It's not like for each time you need to run. Not that way. Do what are the changes you would like to perform on security and run in one go. That also helps. So the other security groups domains we are avoiding. Okay. Now it's ready. The next task is assign an employee to this group and test. I'm a little afraid to test on GMS tenants, but still I'll give it a try. I will go to one page group. Semi-monthly. Give us a semi-monthly admin regional. So all these employees who are part of this pay group, oh, very minimal employees, I will select some other group. So all these employees who are part of this pay group, the new security group where we created, right, should have access to view all these employees pay results report. 91 employees pay results report. How to grant access? Here we have to assign the role, the new role. Action. Organize, sorry, roles, pay group related actions, roles, assign roles, effective from, so we have results from 2019. Okay. And row, the group is payroll specialist, the one we created. Now question, why we are able to see payroll specialist here by default? From where the value is defaulting available. So we assign that this payroll specialist must be visible under pay group, correct? That's why whenever you edit any pay group in this tenant, you can see this group. Okay. I'm going to assign to Tammy. Okay. Now, proxy to Tammy. Before that, let's see who are at least 2 to 3 employees will take. Adrian, Amit Patel. Proxy to Tammy. Similar to this, we have a report call to access a regular pay calculation results. Not a problem. Let me. You can see at worker level also fine. Just a second. Let's see. Security securable item. Calculation results of worker. One request, don't go this activity from the book. Looks like in the book they have not given complete details. Try now. So now let's give a try. Let's report access. Not this guy, sorry. No access. No access further. Just a second. So I'm trying to give access to each employee, but looks like the access has been granted for all the pay group related employees. This is that also works, but I'm trying to give access to only one employee at a time. Looks like I don't have permissions to edit and view, but let's see now. No, for this pay group, the role I have assigned to Tammy only, I think. Okay, no worries. Let's see this here as well. Hmm. No, no luck. Sorry, it's not about luck. Access. Let me give one attempt. So what exactly I'm trying to show here is this report. When you access this report, will ask the worker details whom you want to see the pay results. If I give access something like, what's his name? Amit Patel. It will display. Okay, but because she doesn't have any pay results, that's fine, but we should see this page. But for Tammy, what happening is she's not able to see this group at all. That's where I'm trying to find out. BC 670. This is the report I'm trying to give access. So what happened is when I select this group in another tab, I'm waiting this domain. One second, we have access now. This is strange. Yeah. Payroll. Payroll. Now it works. Now start of the timing. Okay. She should see access now. She should have. Finally. Okay. Now, Amit Patel, he doesn't have any results. Now I'll select Mr. Adam Carlton. Perfect. Don't worry about these details, man. It looks like he doesn't have any payroll data, pay results. Okay, but still, we are able to see pay results report. It doesn't have any results to display. That's why it's coming back. Finally, we achieved. We have to grant access additionally under security for secureable item that is not listed in the book. So I just explored and I did. As part of your testing, you can perform any role, but make sure only one thing you have to be sure is assign at pay group level. Assign at pay group level. Just a second, not sure what I'm saying is. While assign the role, go to the pay group. Now I have these many pay groups. So you have to select for which pay group you want to grant the access. For example, if I select the pay group, I select this pay group, which means the employee whom we granted the access, Tammy, she can view only these employees' pay results. She is not supposed to view other pay group employees' pay results. Okay, at pay group level, you can give. To give the roles, select the pay group, redaction, navigate to roles. Here you have an option assign roles and select the effective date. Please select the effective date at least 2019, 1/1/2019, because in this tenant we have pay results effective from 1/1/2019 only.